Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition. And ahead of us we have an ancient site. This is a new ancient site for us, so we'll have to find out if there's going to be any tricks to the Protean Mutane field, the kinds of ancients, like we discovered with the orichalcum style that really buffed their defense on one of those swings where we barely did any damage to them. It like reduces certain hits and like 90%, and boy, that was a tough one to learn. But we survived it. Now we're gonna hopefully survive whatever we learn on this ancient site. Now before we drop in there, I wanna see if I think we might be in a position to be able to pop out a couple more probes just so we can keep this thing going. Because while we're finding some nice fields and ore plants, we're not finding a lot of processing centers for Protean Mutane and the orichalcum. So I want to slap down a few more of our probes so we can get that search going. And I think, well heck, I hate wasting one here, but they're so cheap anyway. There's a tiny bit of Africa left exposed, so we're gonna pop a probe right there. Let's take a wider view over here. See, that's living crystal, which we have under control. Let's see if we can, yeah, we can reach over here now. So let's cover this gap. Let's see how we can cover this gap as efficient as possible. We'll try there. Let's see if we can get one more over here. Nah, that's not quite as far out as I want to get. So we're set over on this side of the globe. Now let's get back over to our Manticore team that's heading, well, I guess it's Manticore and Thunderbird team that's heading over towards this base to recover. And let's see if we can reach up into the Americas at all with some of our probes. And yes, we have some reach up here, so let's get them placed so we can start covering the Americas as best as possible and find the last of these ancient sites that we're going to need to process. I think that covers things fairly well, and I don't know if we'll get the last couple far enough north or not. It looks like we can cover this gap here. We won't be able, oh, we might be able to get one far enough north there. Let's find out. Yep, we can cover that little, oh, there's a little gap up here, but I'm not so worried. I think I'm going to place this one just to get it going. And we've got that little hole there. We've got tiny little holes over here that we're going to need filled. So what have we got? We've got 3 more probes, which is going to be close to being able to cover this area. And if I end up being one short to my satisfaction, they only take like 2 hours to build, so we'll hold off. Now let's get back to our Helios team and get this mission going. It's nice extreme daytime mission here for this new kind of ancient site. Let's see who we're taking out on this one. We got Callum Sicknote Robertson. Yeah, we're going with everybody but Lily Shen again. Sorry to leave you lagging behind, Lily, but you can work your engineering magic on something cool on the ship while we're out and trying to take down this ancient site. I probably don't have much to do with all of us as far, well, okay, we may on some of us have some skill points to give out. And Callum, I want you to be able to dash some more, so let's give you some will there. Never give up. Tim Allen, we're going to give you, your speed is maxed out, so once again, we're going to give you a little more will for dash. We got nothing left for you. I kind of like all organic enemies within 15 tiles are automatically revealed. Well, that's nothing. Mind Crush is the one that'll be nice when we go up against worms that I haven't really used with Kairos around worms, but I'd like to get up there because that's a fun one for Kairos. But anyway, we're good there. Drummix. We're gonna keep moving on. Missy Pile. I'm actually thinking we could use a little more strength for you to help us be able to carry an extra doodad or 2 along the way here. We're going to give you an extra charge on your flamethrower now also, so there you go. Tom Cruise. We're gonna go for extra quick aim. And Luke Gossett. We're gonna get you a little extra will also, and that should just about be the team, except for Tommy Lee Jones here. We're gonna dip in. Well, your will's good. I want to give you a touch more speed. And Lily Shen, have a seat. Okay, all items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered, so we don't have to worry about any of that. Not that the ancients drop anything, but we might. Let's deploy the squad. We'll see you down on the battlefield. Alright, let's get a good look at this map and see what we are dealing with here. Wow, it doesn't seem like a very big map. Okay, so we're weirdly much farther forward than we usually are. We're much closer to the center of the map on this one. And we absolutely see nothing in spite of being at the center of the map. Who do I have that might be a little... I guess one of our snipers might be one of the stealthier ones to move forward. But at the same time, I like to keep them available to move depending on what we see. How do I want to work this? Being in the center, it's like we can get surrounded very easily. So I'm almost feeling like I want to go back behind us so we can't get attacked from the rear. I kind of think I want to head back to the high ground and clear the high ground first, and then move for the rest of the map, because I feel like going forward they could be coming from all directions at us, and I don't like that idea. So let's get you over here, Tommy Lee Jones, and let's get you dashing a little bit early on to scout back towards his steps and see if we can get up to the high ground. Nothing yet. We're going to take one more dash. And I guess there's nothing wrong with utilizing these steps here. So far, we see nothing. Why don't we get you up the stairs a little farther?
Right there. Target the target.
Okay, that's one step too far is what that is. And this little guy, talk about being tucked away. Is he even on... He's like in the rock. Now how does that work? He's like embedded in the rock. Let's go find out how this is going to work. We'll get you into some cover. And I guess in relation to that thing, there is no perfect cover. Pop you right there. Now, do we have anybody that will see this guy? I guess we'd have to come forward a tiny bit to be able to see the guy. And it's kind of hinting that I think we just got to move forward and assume he's stuck. I don't know what that's going to entail for us finishing the mission if he's stuck. I imagine we could always bombard it, but I don't want to spend my time doing that right at the moment. Let's get everybody over here hidden just in case. Not seen something quite like that before, and we'll hang on to the frenzy at the moment. Get everybody over here and we'll probably frenzy next turn. There was a definite oversight on my part not getting the frenzying done yet, so we'll park you over here without using your will, Tim Allen. We'll just get everybody over here getting ready to react against that guy. Callum, you got that spot. As you can tell, I like keeping people relatively close to each other for maximum levels of support. We're just going to run you over to save any boom blast missy pile. Callum, hang tight, and let's see what happens. Nothing happens. That guy stays embedded in the rock, so we're gonna go as if he doesn't exist, and if somehow that keeps us from winning at the end, well, we'll deal with it then. I'm gonna do a dash just so maybe we can get up the stairs and take a peek. And we just saw something. I should say I just heard something, which means we probably saw. Oh, he climbed out of the rock. So that is his special ability. He can climb through rock. Let's see. We got Callum's sick note over here to help us out if anything awkward happens. We do have a shot if we move you up here, Lugazit, with a quick aim. Let's take it. Well, at least we don't have to worry about the end of the game stalling on us because we couldn't hit this guy. Let's get our first hit down here. And let's see what kind of follow-ups we might have available. You still have movement left, but we'll pass on. And before we go with any further with anyone else, we are doing this. Now let's see how far. So we aren't going to be able to see the guy with our snipers. Of course, I can dash with a sniper to get you just up enough height to maybe be able to take him out. Let's make sure we leave those 2 movements left so we can quick aim.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, we need one more shot on the guy to call ourselves safe. Callum, you obviously can reach him. I think what we'll do is we'll get Tim Allen up here with a little bit of a dash. He's got the right kind of weapon to be able to finish it off. Shall we go with accuracy since we don't need that much more damage? This is what we're going to do. Okay, so our first guy is down. Let's get caught up over here. At this point, with a lot of actions being gone, I'm not going to advance you anymore. Tommy Lee Jones up the stairs. We're going to keep you right here on short range Overwatch with a shotgun. And Drummix, let's get you motoring to catch you up to everybody else. You know, I like having my snipers up on the high ground. We're going to get some Boom Blast up on some high ground now, too. And we spotted something else. Holy smokes! They love hiding down the little cracks at the edge here now, don't they? The good news, hopefully, is that at the moment he can't be seen, and let's hope he has to move so far that he doesn't have the ability also to shoot and move. Kairos, let's get you moving. I would like to get you up to some semblance of cover just in case he can fire. And we'll leave it at that. Missy Pile with, now that we have an exposed hoplite, let's keep you in this cover. And a bunch of the rest of us. Now, let's see. I can reach here for 2 swipes. And Callum, I think rather than take the chance, we're just going to do that. But we'll... How many more other hoplites are going to be down in this narrow crevice? We're going to pretend and hope none will be down there, and we're going to come down here for 2 swings. And we hopefully, yes, we only need 1, thank goodness. Now to get out of here, that's a whole nother question. Let's move this way slowly, because we didn't really expose anything. Let's just make sure as we move forward we don't expose anything else. And Callum, just because you do have great movement, let's keep you there. Let's not expose something on the very last move where we can do nothing to protect ourselves, and hang out there. Holy smokes! There was another one down there, but he must... Yeah, he must have had to run super duper far. He was down in his corner, and I said, oh, no way in freaking... fill in the blank. Was there anything down there? And boy, was I ever wrong. And that's a tough spot, a tough place. If anyone is interested in... Wow, I don't... Yeah, we got to move like this close to be able to get a shot on him. And we're going to move. Well, this says it's 2. We can still get a quick aim shot from here, so I'm going to trust the AI. In fact, we'll come behind so the shield's not in the way. So Tom Cruise, come on down. Let's do the quick aim. In fact, let's wait on this first, because I'm thinking, Luke Gossett, can you reach down here? Yes, you can. So we're going to reach you down right here also to take a shot. And we're going to have you shoot first just because you have armor break, so we can shred a little extra. So we're going to give that a shot. I don't think we need to mark the little guy for marked for death, I hope. So let's do the armor break and the quick aim with the heavier hitting gun. And hope this shot is a good one. And we can take out a shield. That's the best thing we have to hit. We have the drill. What is that drill? I don't even know what that drill does. We've not seen one with a drill before. So why don't we... Doesn't make it seem like it's going to do a lot of damage. I kind of feel like we need to really work on this shield with our 2 snipers here. So let's do that. Because it's that same kind of shield that caused some problems for us last time. So let's do another quick aim.
Identifying target.
Okay, so we are safe at the moment. Lugosit, we'll keep you there. Now, I want to inch forward a little bit up to the top of the stairs and see what we can see up here. In fact, we'll take cover.
Moving out.
And we found the big guy. Leaking the protean whatever it is. We found a big guy off in the distance up high. So yes, I'm glad we chose this route. I think we're gonna just get people up this far, start getting our snipers, because there's no way I want to advance on this guy until we have snipers in place. And no, we're not gonna move down there. We want to move Drummix up. In fact, it says no sight, so we got to be way over here to have potential for sight on the guy, and that is potentially a shot. So let's bring you up here, Tom Cruise or Drummix. We'll be able to see soon enough if that's going to be a good enough shot or not. We're going to be able to bring, and let's see what we might have in the way. There's a fairish amount of trees. So I'm feeling like I would like my heavy to be up near these trees so he can blast forward without trees in the way. So how far can you get? Let's just get you up to the tree. I don't think that's close enough to activate the big guy. And we'll hang out. Tim Allen, bring you over on this side. Holy smokes. Okay, so that he's not active yet. We haven't moved too close yet. We're okay for the moment yet. This hoplite is totally shielded on the ground is what it looks like. And we got a lot of folks down below that need to get up high. And I'm going to feel a lot better now having you, Callum, up high. Nice jump. Hang out there for now. Missy, hang out there. Tommy Lee, why don't we just do that token overwatch for someone we might not have tracked down. We'll do another little overwatch over here in case we haven't tracked anybody down. And we are just about there as soon as we get Kairos up here. Now we just, the only ones remaining are my two snipers who I really need up here to go against the big guy. And I guess we could try bringing them this way to get lines of sight, but nah, he's up high, so there's no real good angles out that way, and I don't want to push it too far out and activate some more ancients down there. We'll stay together as a team up high. And it says we have some shots over this way. We'll see how good. We're going to pop you right there for that shot. And then we're going to try and get you lined up. It says you would have a shot there if we need it.
What's our move?
Tommy Lee. I'm just nervous about going any closer yet to wake these guys up, so we're going to bring you right there. No! That sounded like a wake-up noise if I ever heard one. And he doesn't seem as flat on the ground as he was. That's just, it might be me. But I don't like these strange noise on these missions. Who else do we have to get up? We got one last sniper.
I'm here.
Let's get you as far as we can get you. What else do we see now? Ah, that's the guy that we woke up. Holy smokes. We need to do some damage control. Do we have any snipers that can see the guy far away? Yes. Thank goodness. And, well, let's go see what that shot looks like first. It looks pretty dang good. And we have the light sniper rifle with you, Drummix. Just, we definitely got to get you promoted so we can get you some more will. Or the thing I got to do is we got to switch weapons so somebody with more will can take more advantage of the light sniper rifle. So remind me, friends, to switch the light sniper rifle to somebody with more will so we can better take advantage of.
Zooming in.
Although if you're going to continue shots like that, you're going to have enough will.
What I need is actually a shot.
Oh, well, I don't like that you moved your shield. Yes, continue moving. That's much nicer. But that shot isn't. We have one more will. We're gonna take it.
It's hard to shoot like this.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. And we don't have any more quick aim to get that last shot off from you, so we're gonna need just a little bit of help. You can't quite see. I can step you out, but then risk. Okay, we hopefully have a shot here. Now he's fairly weakened. You're going to be not an ideal range over here. And that's not the one we want to disturb. Let's see if enough of those bullets can hit for us. And enough of those bullets hit. So let's just hang out. So our big surprise, isn't it funny? This guy's actually seems closer, but we notified and got the other guy to arise, didn't we? Tom, let's finish your movement, Tom Cruise.
I'm on my way.
And I think what we're going to do is kind of hang out the way we are. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll work one at a time there, and then we'll have everybody ready because we can move a little closer to get the aims we want for the big guy. And we'll find out if there's any other hoplites along the way. So let's finish it off. Take your time, Drummix. You're done. Missy Pile. Just stay there. Tommy Lee will, of course, overwatch in case there was another hoplite we aren't aware of. Same with you. We'll overwatch just in case again.
Anything that moves.
Kairos, how many actions? You never move, so you can also overwatch for us there. Just in case they're active and I'm not aware of it. Another one out there. A little bit of a slow play there, but these guys can do some damage on us, you know? They can do some damage. Missy Pile, we're going to step you out. Right here. To get in front of the trees, hopefully, so we'll have the range we need. And by bringing you up here, we can also see this guy. He will become active.
Moving.
Well, that wasn't Missy, but we got this guy active. And we didn't get this guy active. So I guess that's not a bad first step. Then we're going to bring you out here. For the same thing, because that's really who I was trying to get ahead of the tree, is you, Missy Pile. We don't have him in sight, but you're more designed for the future. Let's get another shot over here against this guy. And pretty much get everybody else moving forward. So we still have backup shots against the hoplite if we need it. As we get set up for the big guy. Tom Cruise, I guess we're talking about, yeah, you don't have actually that much will left to play with, so let's just move you normal to where we want you anyway. After this turn, we're going to frenzy everybody, get everybody ready to go. We're just going to bring you all the way up, Drummix. And let's start the action on the hoplite. Well, did I have you picked? I'm hitting F for fire. And it says we must have moved you too far. Oh, because we have to quick aim. Doi. There we go. That's a nice first round hit. And we'll have some folks finish it off.
Receiving.
This way. Let's wait for him to turn again. As he did before, I hope. There we go. That's a much better shot. And we'll have you finish it off, I do believe. Tommy Lee Jones. Once this guy turns, maybe. There he goes. Thank you for the pose.
Enemy kill.
And we are ready. Let's just hang out now. Kairos will bring you a little farther forward for your frenzy. Hang out. Callum will, just in case there's another hoplite out there we weren't aware of. And let's get ready for the big guy. Yes, I am slow playing a little, but the big guy is not someone or something to be trifled with, if you want my personal opinion. And that's why we're playing it this way. What we will do is get somebody to mark it for death, first of all. Lou Gossett, I want you to... You don't see it from where you are? Why doesn't it allow you? No valid target?
I'm here.
Well, that's a bunch of bohunky. Why is there not a valid target? He should be a valid target. There's no range limit to mark for death, is there? It says there's no freaking valid target. So I guess we'll wake him up with a little boom blast. And see if he becomes a valid target. And we are standing quite out in the open, so I'm placing my bets that with no distractions we can all bring on enough damage to not be worried about a return shot. So let's find out. And nice how he alerts before the explosion even gets there.
Here goes.
These ancients are very perceptive. And of course his big eye is not anywhere where we need it to be seen. And that's not good. So we got to take care of him the old-fashioned way. Now, can we mark him for death? How the freak is there no... So there is a range limit, isn't there? There's got to be. Because we have the will. There's 5 will right there from Lugasset. There's marked for death. You supposedly can see it. So let's mark it for death. And I didn't... Yeah, it is marked for death. There we go. Whew. Strange happenings here in the ancient site. We don't have any quick aim available for you, Drummix, so we're going to open... now let's see if there's anybody else... Now I see, when he stands up, technically, even though it said you could see him before, now you cannot. So you do have a quick aim, Lugasset. We're going to give you that quick aim shot now, right here. Yeah, right here. And then we can maybe do armor break to help us shred. But then we wouldn't be able to quick aim. So let's see, this gets us in. We need to quick aim from here. So we can go here and armor break and then just take our shot. So we'll do it that way. Where do we want to break? Holy smokes, are you standing in the way so I can't even see it from there? You've got to be freaking kidding me. I can't see besides your big old wingtips here. And you can't move. Well, yes you can. Missy Pile, please move. This is not going to plan right now, guys.
I'm going.
In fact, Missy Pile, can you move any further, closer? Yeah, let's bring you off this way. Holy smokes. We haven't awakened. Well, I guess it's good to know that he's there.
On the move.
This is not ideal with all of us, so much of us standing in the open. Now we also have to do one thing here before I forget, and that's frenzy everybody. So any movement we need to take will not be a problem. Now let's take that shot. Now that we can see, where are we going to do the armor break? We got the leg. We got the Protean Mutane beam. I guess that's the section we need to hit and take out the armor on. Hefty. But maybe it's better to at least take out a leg and have no armor there. Although we would definitely take out the armor there. It just has so much health. So I think it's interested. I'm more interested in taking out mobility at the moment, I guess. Now that we're standing in the freaking open. Yikes.
What's the plan?
We have 2 shots here.
Hope I don't miss.
Gonna take out another leg. In For something that's marked for death, it sure isn't taking damage very well now, is it? Let's do this front leg with a chance of taking out or damaging the back leg. Thank you, Drummix. We got 2 quick aims from Tom Cruise.
I've got to focus.
That aren't as good as we might like, so let's go back here. With our better chance to hit. And always a chance to hit that rear leg. Oh, now it's hidden, so we won't hit it. Although we did some damage to it. Maybe we're piercing right through this leg and hitting the other leg. We are not going to be able to take that thing out. What we will probably have to do is maybe get you behind this tree, Callum, in a very, very dangerous spot against this guy. And hope you can help us that way. Let's just see how your dashes carry us forward. Our dashes will get us there, without a doubt. Is there something else we don't see? I don't like that sound. I think we activated something else that we have no sight on. We're going to go ahead and see what this does for us. It should take him out. And it does not take him out. That's about as far dead as you... Oh, wait, he is. Is he just still standing? Okay, we did take him out. My perspective, it made it look like he was still standing. Yikes. You know what we think we're going to do is do a little war cry over here to further limit this guy. And maybe, if we're lucky, that means he can't shoot that beam. I'm not sure how many actions his beam takes. It takes 3 action points. So this will at least protect us from the beam. And everybody else can keep working on injuring him down and trying to hamper his mobility. Who else has shots over here? Missy Pile, you do not. Lou Gossett, you do not. You have some shots, and what are they able to do for us at this range? Well, let's find out.
Yeah, preparing to fire.
We're continuing to wear him down. Unfortunately, Tim Allen, you do not have shots, so we're going to move you forward to benefit us better next time.
I'll be right there.
And there's not much left over here. Kairos, we're going to bring you... Well, it says you have a shot from here. What kind of... No, not with those optics. We are not going to. So we're going to... Since we believe he does not have a beam this time, we're going to bring you just straight forward. And let's find out if my assumptions are correct. Oh, so we got an enemy. No, thank goodness he can't shoot. He stomped. I don't know if that has us, if any of us were near enough. It doesn't look, no, it doesn't look like anybody who he tried to stomp are going to have an issue. Callum, we got you for swats real close. The rest of us are just going to continue narrowing or weakening him down. I wonder... Let's just go find out as a test. How prone to flame and fire are the ancients? This is something inquiring minds want to know, and this is something we will find out. And he's burning. And I don't know that I can get Callum close enough now to swat him. Yeah, it says I can without burning you, Callum, so we still have that out. I didn't even think about that till it was too late. what we do have now is some weapons that are going to be able to be shot a little bit closer. Another question, does Marked for Death doesn't last multiple turns now, does it? So we're going to go ahead and see if we have the will to mark for death anywhere. And let's get below these tree lines so I can find out. No mark for death there. No. And not enough will. So there will be no marked for death to help us out on this round. So we'll just take those shots that we have. Oh, you can't see the big guy from where you are. Please take one step to the side, one little side shuffle.
In my sights.
Let's just take this guy out somehow. Let's do it, guys. He's got a lot of health that still worries me. And we don't have a second shot available, so we will hang out. Kairos, you have 2 shots available. Let's focus there. We're doing the damage now. I'm feeling a little better after a few hits under our belts.
I'm ready.
And I don't think Missy Pile is an ideal spot for us, so let's go a little more precise with our shots now. We do have a quick aim, but not too. Let's just see what this shot is. We have 2 shots here. Because of Missy where she is, we don't see the easiest place to hit because he still has a tiny bit of armor there, but that's where we're going. And he moved back for us, thank you. And he is almost out of here. 2 freaking hit points. Let's finish it off, Tom Cruise.
I just need the right angle.
That should be a good enough angle.
That's a kill.
That's a kill. We like that one. That means for you, Callum, we're now going to bring you over here to finish this guy off. And now let's retreat to safety and hunt down the remaining. Uh-oh. So much for hunting the remaining hoplites. Let's bring you farther around so we aren't a target. We already got Missy over here that will be a wonderful target for this guy. Except at least we can get you there. I think we are non-targets at the moment. And now we do have a slight ability to move there, so let's totally make you a non-target, Tim Allen. And start positioning whoever is left with movement to start being able to give us some support next turn. Let's see, can we get to the edge down over here? Yeah, so we're going to run you not here so he can see us potentially, but let's kind of get you over towards the edge a little bit undercover. And then we have Tommy Lee Jones, who we can definitely hustle over in that direction also. I'm thinking parking you right there. And we wait and see what's going to happen now. Oh, there's another one. Deploying shields in the flames. I don't know that he's quite in the flames, and that guy ran pretty far up the steps. Wow. It couldn't have been, it must have been another one that was much closer, because this guy back here, there's no way he could run that far and shoot. Yeah, so there's still got to be another one down here wherever he decided to move, but whoo, Kairos. That was a close call. Now this guy, I'm thinking Callum, he's going to be hard to see anyway. Now that Does that run? It says that's not flame, even though the graphics seem to make it appear as flame. So it's saying you can run through there without catching fire. Let's not trust what it's telling us and run you manually over here with a dash. Let's step in. And now let's hang out there for a second. We got some guys level 6 that probably would like to get promoted. So let's run you over here, Tommy Lee Jones. Oh, there's the other guy. So Callum, yeah, you're going to stick out right here because we may end up doing, if things get a little awkward because they're just out of sight, we have rapid clearance available. Let's come down here, see what kind of shots we have, even with the shields. Okay, so not so good there. And a little better here, I think. And then you, Tim Allen, let's run you out here.
Let's blast them.
And we can try going right through the hole there, but he's already injured, so let's injure this other guy some more, if we can. And they're definitely injured. Let's get protection.
Moving out.
Missy Pyle, you're level 6 also. So in this instance, can we launch a grenade down there? Yes, we can. So let's do, since we have the will, another Bloom Blast. And one more to try and get you a little experience. And we damaged a bunch of shields. So we're getting people experience. I'm not complaining here by any means. We're going to bring you here, Kairos, for a shot because we definitely want you to get some experience. Wow, that is definitely not a lot of chances to hit, but we're going to aim it right there. He did way more damage than I was expecting. Good job. Wow. Lou Gossett, you have one quick aim within you again. So let's take advantage of it. Although you're level 7. Do we have anybody who's not level 7?
Standing by.
Drummix. Well, first of all, we need to reload you, but it's not costing anything because we have it in our quick slot. And we can't get you over here quite enough. Well, we do have one quick aim just so you can get your one shot on the one guy. I don't know that it's going to be all that good, though. Let's find out.
No time to waste. Hope I don't miss.
Well, it's not all that good, but we're gonna give it a go. And apparently we hit the shield. Still got to count as experience, right? So Callum, this is where we go rapid clearance. Now that we've spread around some of the skill points, and if we can get you, we can. I don't want to run you down there though, but it says you can run through the fire. It's allowing you to run through the fire and not catch fire. Do we have something on you that is fire resistant? Goo. We're goo resistant. Does that help against fire too? Well, let's find out if you're gonna. Okay, it does run you around, even though it showed that you were gonna run straight through. So that's more of a pathing glitch. So I shouldn't have worried. Let's get this next hit going. And down the stairs. Thank you, Callum. So we still got more out there, apparently. No, we don't. We got it. Okay, I didn't recognize the change in music on that one. So we got it done. Level up for Drummix. Level up for Tim Allen. We got level 6 out of this. And we got another level 7 soldier. So great mission for the level ups. Love it. All right, we got those 1,000 materials that I value so much. And good job, guys.
Tobias was quite interested in my research at the beginning. He dreamt of finding a magical relic from the past that would save the world. Ironically, when the attempts brought the attention of the Pandorans, he started to have second thoughts. The more I looked into it, the more I saw evidence that someone actively attempted to sabotage my archaeological research facility. Threats, mockery, unexpected accidents have accompanied me every step of the way. And when that didn't stop us, the Pandorans started attacking. Based on the findings, the ancients used the facility to harvest mutane gas, transforming it into a liquid compound to be merged with alloys. I've still no idea what its original purpose was, but it can be used to upgrade equipment in the short run. The Phoenix Project has done well so far, but a quick word of warning. It's not so important who makes the discovery, but who gets to use it. I've tried explaining that to Tobias West, but he failed to grasp the concept. Make sure that you do.
All right, the sacred incense. Is there an element more aptly described to be of this world and yet not be of this world? Protean Mutane is wonder beyond compare. It is a gift for the faithful. Only we, the disciples of Anu, can achieve the blessed merging of flesh and divine element. Please relinquish control of these locations. Our forces will soon be on the way to take over from the Phoenix Project. So it looks like the disciples of Anu are interested in this one. It looks like, who was it? The New Jericho was interested in the orichalcum. And I can't even remember that far back. Were Synedrian interested in the living crystals? I'm guessing they must have been, since this is the way it seems to be. But that was so far ago, I've already forgotten. Let's replenish because we can. And what we're going to have to do is start finding out if we can find other things. Living crystal quarry. Well, we already have one living crystal. Oh no, we don't need a quarry. That's lapidary. So we're finding things already with the probes we sent out, because I don't remember this one being here. So this is good news for us. I don't see one yet. Although let's go over to the Americas to see if any early indication has popped up for us. Does not appear to. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue resting over here because we got to get these teams still healed. We now have to get recovered stamina for our Helios teams. So let's get our Helios teams back to a base wherever I can't remember where do we have a base here with recovering abilities. It's pretty close by. Yes, but we have one in this direction perhaps. They can help us recover. And not really. Well, we can recover stamina here, but there is no med bay. Well, med bay is the least of our concerns. Let's just get one built anyway, because we can. And we're going to head more over in this direction, because that seems to be more where we need to be. To set out our last few probes and be ready when we find some things over here and nearby. So the Helios teams are going to come over here. So we got them both on the way. Yes, we do. While we're flying, let me get in here and do those 2 promotions that we earned. Tim Allen. That gets you up to rapid clearance, and yes, even though you don't have a stick and you don't carry a stick, we're going to spend it for you. And I'm not going to take snipers for you. We have enough snipers on the team, and I don't want to take a hit to your will. So we're going to do that and leave that as your promotion, no cross class at this time. What we could think about doing is you could become a technical at some point, because we definitely are light on technicals, and wouldn't that be cool to have a technical on the team to start using some of the new doodads available to a technical? Some of our new turrets that we've built and all that good stuff. So we'll think about it. That's a hefty cost to dip into right there, but we're going to think about that for you, Tim Allen. Keep that in the back of our minds. And who was the one more promotion? It was you, Drummix. So we can get weak spot for you, and we can also do vanish. Move within 5 tiles and disappear from view for the next turn. So that's not necessarily in surprise attack. Attacks from behind gain 3 times damage. I gotta remember to use surprise attack for you more when I can. So let's just pick up these perks for you. Weak spot is important, and vanish is important. So we'll dip into the pool for that one. And one thing I'm going to do, it also gives you willpower. Well, that's something else we want to spend. But one thing I want to do is trade off sniper weapons. Now, what sniper weapon? Let's just narrow it down. What others? Do we have any interesting sniper weapons here? Well, I'll tell you what. Pretty soon we're going to have one in 1 hour. We're going to trade you out. You'll probably be the first to use this one, the neural sniper rifle from Sanhedrin. And we'll give somebody else your light weapon at that point. So let's just keep going. We've reached 1 vessel there. That one has made it. Now we also have, don't forget about the Pokies Tiamats. We're going to try a really tough one down here coming up, is what I'm thinking. It's either that or a high resource scavenging site in the mist, which is no easy task also. So this will be our next one. This is a nighttime one, so we're going to see how this works. We have a vehicle, but we do not have the best team in the world. So this is one that if I need to, because it's not necessarily a site I have to have, if we seem overwhelmed with this less than best team here, we will retreat. So join me next time to find out if we can do it, however. That'll be interesting, at least in my book, to see if something less than your highest level team can take on and succeed against the Ancients. We're going to find that out next time. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. We got all of the 3 ancient, I think there's only 3, right? Ancient resources. Now we got to get some of the processing plants on board to be able to use them. We have to find those still, but we're making steps to being able to build those ancient weapons and then push to the final ending story, so we can see how those ancient weapons play out and maybe not help us out. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.